Did you know that every day your money sits in a traditional savings account, it's potentially losing value due to inflation? You might be missing out upwards of up to 300 to 4 times your money without even realizing it. Since 2020, inflation has surged, reaching heights unseen since 1981. Events like COVID-19, supply chain disruptions have escalated prices, leaving many grappling with stagnant wages and soaring living costs. So why let our hard-earned money languish in a low-yield savings account when there are alternatives that could earn us over 12 times more than the average? In this video, I'm going to share 5 high-yield savings accounts with returns of up to 4 to 5%. We'll delve into why this is essential, the advantages, and crucial points you should consider. Let's go. I remember the thrill when my mom opened my first savings account for me at the age of 8, earning 0.05%. which felt like a fortune at that time. Then fast forward to my college days, where these big banks came and marketed a bunch of their financial products, checking, savings, and of course credit cards. I remember their savings rate at 0.01%, and I thought, wow, is it even worth it? But I missed a crucial lesson about money and inflation there. The goal when saving or investing is to grow your money and have it outsmart inflation. Many of us start our financial journey with traditional banks, unaware that savings rates are often eclipsed by inflation. So where should we be putting our savings? Experts often recommend high-yield savings account, primarily available through online banks offering 4 to 5% interest rate, significantly outpouring the average national rate of 0.33% rate those traditional banks would provide. And in some cases, these traditional banks offer as low as 0.01%. So to put this into perspective, $10,000 in a high-yield savings account can earn you anywhere between $400 to $500 annually, compared to $1 at a traditional account. That's a huge difference. These banks often don't have physical locations, so therefore they have lower overhead costs, which allows them to have more competitive rates than the big banks. These accounts have variable rates, but often don't fall under 2.5%. These accounts also offer flexibility and accessibility, making them highly liquid for ideal cases such as emergency funds or saving for weddings or vacations. Most of these accounts have zero additional costs, with no monthly fees or minimum deposits or balance requirements, offering more user-friendly online management systems. Additionally, these accounts are FDIC insured and is pivotal in preserving your money's value against inflation, protecting your savings purchasing power over time. These accounts are popular for short-term savings like emergency funds. Experts suggest saving anywhere between 3 to 6 months of expenses in these accounts. So if you're interested in learning more about emergency funds and how much you should really save, then you can check out my video over here. Now that we've covered the benefits of high-yield savings account, let's explore some of the best rated banks that offer competitive savings rate and user-friendly interfaces. First up, we have Ally Bank, which is an online-only institution offering 4.25% APY and is known for its user-friendly interface and innovative savings tool. It's FDIC insured up to $250,000 with no monthly fees or minimum balance requirement, but it does limit 6 withdrawals per statement cycle. It's one of the most favored online banks and best rated ones. Next, we have SoFi. SoFi is an online financial service company that offers a variety of financial products, including high-yield savings account, personal loans, student loans, and more. SoFi's high-yield savings account offers a competitive APY of 4.5% with direct deposit, no additional costs like monthly fees, and no minimum deposits or balance requirements, and unlimited withdrawals and transfers. It's FDIC insured of up to $2 million. Next, we have Citizens, the online-only division of Citizens Bank, offering 4.5 APY with no monthly fees and a 0.01 minimum opening deposit. So it's best for those who desire a competitive savings rate. Next, we have Marcus by Goldman Sachs, the online bank by the Wall Street giant Goldman Sachs. This emerges as a viable option as the rates are very competitive at 4.4% with zero minimum balance for APY, and there are no monthly fees. Plus, the savings account can facilitate same-day online transfers to relatively high amounts. So it's best suited for people who just prefer earning competitive savings rate and are comfortable with online banking. Lastly, we have CIT Bank's Platinum Savings High Yield Savings Account. It features a 5.05% APY, although to qualify for this, you need a minimum balance of $5,000. Now, this might sound substantial, but for those of you who already have this amount of money in savings, it's one of the higher yield savings accounts available out there. Additionally, this account provides unlimited withdrawals and transfers, offering flexibility and convenience. Now that we've explored these top-rated banks, let's dive into some of the key considerations and tips to help you make the most informed decision on where to park your savings. APY and fluctuation. So be mindful of the variable nature of interest rates and monitor market dynamics. The APY can fluctuate, impacting your returns. So ideally, you want to seek out competitive rates, ideally anywhere between 3.5% to 5%. Fees and minimum requirements. Choose accounts with no additional costs, monthly fees, or minimum deposit or balance requirements. Some may apply, so make sure to keep an eye out for them. Accessibility and liquidity. Opt for accounts that offer high liquidity and flexibility, allowing easy conversion of your funds into cash for emergencies. But resist unnecessary withdrawals. So watch out for any withdrawal limits as well. FDIC insurance. Ensure that the account has FDIC insurance protection of upwards of $250,000 per account category per bank to maintain the value of your money against inflation. Last but not least, taxes. Remember that interest earned is not tax exempt. Essentially, anyone with savings stands to gain the most from an online high-yield savings account. If your bank balance is more than what you need in your checking account, these high-yield savings accounts are lucrative avenues to earn more interest, especially for those that are comfortable with online banking. And remember, these are the top-rated banks. What works best for you might differ, so make sure to do your homework and consult with a professional. Friends, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It totally makes my day. Stay financially savvy and check out my next video on 7 things the rich never invest or buy. See you in the next one.